The Tor M2 system from the Center Group demonstrated exceptional capability, successfully intercepting a HIMARS missile heading toward their positions. This interception underscores the readiness and agility of the air defense, while providing critical protection for troops on the front line. The action is not just a defense, it also sends a clear message that every threat will be met with high precision. The Konstantinovka direction once again turned into a proving ground of precision. Russian drone operators tracked and destroyed a Ukrainian Roshel Senator armored vehicle, a Western-made machine touted for its protection and mobility. One well-placed strike was all it took. In seconds, the vehicle erupted in flames, marking yet another failed attempt to hold the line. The Russian army also targeted Ukraine's energy infrastructure, with kamikaze drones striking wind turbines near Kramatorsk. The explosions shattered the quiet landscape, sending turbine blades crashing to the ground as sparks and debris lit up the horizon. A strike on a locomotive in the Sumy region was captured from the sky. Footage from a Geranium drone's objective control showed a burning train carrying fuel, its wreckage scattered along the tracks. Judging by the video, the locomotive and one fuel wagon were destroyed in the precision strike. In the latest operation, fighter jets launched high-precision Fab 3000 bombs equipped with UMPK modules. The accurate strike hit the positions of Ukraine's 36th Air Assault Brigade in Konstantinovka and the headquarters of the 110th Separate Mechanized Brigade in the village of Uspanovka was successfully destroyed. Russian UAVs dominate the battlefield. UAV units of the Vostok Group disrupted the movement of Ukrainian armored vehicles and the planned rotation of personnel in the Dnepropetrovsk region. The Russian operators maintained constant aerial surveillance before striking the convoy with precision-guided FPV drones. As a result, several vehicles were immobilized, and the attempted rotation of armed forces of Ukraine units was completely halted. Next, attack UAVs from the Center Group conducted a successful strike on Ukrainian hardware in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The drones hit targets concentrated along a fortified line, causing multiple secondary detonations. The precision of the strike prevented the enemy from regrouping or reinforcing their frontline positions. The Center Group's UAV operators once again intervened to prevent the rotation of armed forces of Ukraine formations near the approaches to Krasnoarmysk. Using real-time intelligence, they tracked enemy movement through forest lines and open terrain. Drone strikes disrupted the convoy, forcing the Ukrainian troops to abandon their intended positions. FPV drone teams from the Sever Group destroyed a cluster of enemy troops and vehicles in the Kharkov region. The Russian drones attacked the column from multiple directions, striking both manpower and technical assets. The swift assault left several enemy vehicles burning, and the military position were scattered across the area. Servicemen of the Zapad Group successfully eliminated Ukrainian multi-purpose UAVs over the Luhansk People's Republic. The interception was carried out using electronic warfare measures followed by precision fire from anti-drone systems. The downed UAVs were identified as reconnaissance models attempting to monitor Russian troop movements. The night sky over Ukraine once again turned into a battlefield, a storm of fire and steel tearing through the darkness. Ballistic missiles struck a thermal power plant on the left bank of Kyiv, while additional targets were hit across the Kharkov region. Ukrainian sources hastily claimed that 4 out of 9 missiles were intercepted, yet the glowing aftermath told a different story, one of direct hits and roaring detonations that lit the skyline in blinding flashes. Meanwhile, air defense systems scrambled to respond across Kupiansk, Pavlohrad, Kyiv, and Kharkiv, their tracer fire streaking through the night in a desperate attempt to stop what was already unstoppable. Each explosion served as a reminder: Russia's precision never sleeps, and even the deepest cities are within reach. In the Krasnolemansky direction, fighters of the 164th Brigade strike deep into enemy logistics lines. KBN kamikaze drones scream through the air, slamming into an armored vehicle and tearing apart several pickups and supply trucks. Fiber optic drones lurk in the shadows above the roads, ambushing convoys and tracking every movement. Each strike is swift and precise. Some targets fall instantly. Others are hunted down in a relentless pursuit through smoke and fire. Along a muddy path, a Ukrainian Humvee sped desperately to escape, but a Russian drone was already closing in. Moments later, the fighters of the North Unit struck, destroying the armored vehicle in the Kharkov region. The explosion tore through the rain-soaked earth, leaving behind only wreckage and smoke. In the area of Sofiivka, the hunt was on. Once again, the drone operators of the 20th Rifle Division took to the skies. Their mission clear, their aim steady. This time, the target was Ukrainian armored vehicles. Within seconds, the drones struck with speed and precision. Each impact was clean, deliberate, and devastating, leaving no chance for the enemy to escape. From the northern sector of the village of Orakov, reconnaissance units successfully detected the firing position and base of a Ukrainian Panzerhaubitze 2000 self-propelled howitzer. Once the coordinates were confirmed, high-precision Lancet munitions were immediately deployed, delivering a precise strike that destroyed the enemy artillery system within seconds. Now let's take a look at a new series of powerful UAV operations across the front lines. Drone operators from the Rubikon Zapad carried out precision strikes on enemy motor and armored vehicles, robotic platforms, communication and electronic warfare systems, temporary deployment zones, and Ukrainian UAVs in the air. Moving to another sector, in the Kharkov region, troops of the 27th Motorized Rifle Brigade from the Zapad Group of Forces detected and destroyed 2 American-made M113 armored carriers that were moving to assault Russian positions. Next, the UAV operators from the Dnepropetrovsk Group of Forces identified Ukrainian militants and struck them using FPV drones and dropped munitions from quadcopters in the Zaporozhye direction. Again, in Zaporozhye, paratroopers from Novorossiysk deployed combat drones to hit and neutralize enemy position in the region. Strike drones from a Special Operations Battalion under the 51st Combined Arms Army from the Center Group of Forces engaged fortified enemy strongpoints and positions in the Krasnoarmysk area. Shortly after, UAV teams from another Center Group Special Forces unit intercepted and disrupted the rotation of armed forces of Ukraine troops in the same direction, securing full control of the zone. The night lit up over Pokrovsk. Russian FPV drones struck energy facilities in the Dnepropetrovsk region, hitting substations with pinpoint precision. Massive orange flames erupted on impact, sending thick black smoke billowing into the sky, a fiery mark of another successful deep strike. Sky-forged impact. Aerospace Forces strikes using cast-iron fab bombs leveled 2 Ukrainian deployment points. Thunderous impacts that ripped through fortifications and sent debris flying. The blows were quick and decisive, leaving both positions unusable and the area smoldering. From above, a drone camera captured powerful explosions ripping through field fuel depots of the Ukrainian armed forces in the Konstantinovka direction. The strike, carried out by a precision drone, turned the storage site into a blazing inferno, sending pillars of black smoke curling high into the sky. The incident was captured from the sky, the moment an Elmore missile slammed into a Ukrainian armed forces position in the Lyman direction. The impact was precise and devastating, engulfing the target in a burst of fire and debris visible even from high altitude. The footage begins in stark black and white, grainy and tense. It shows the destruction of a Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery unit in the Konstantinovka direction, struck by Russia's Lancet and FPV drones. Despite being concealed under camouflage netting, the drone operators detected the target with pinpoint precision, locked on, and delivered a direct hit that turned the armored vehicle into a blazing wreck. Russian air defense units are back in action. A Ukrainian FP-1 combat drone was successfully shot down in the Kharkov region. This swift response highlights the Air Force's readiness to confront any threat in the border skies. From the Ivanopol front line, the Medusa crew of a 152mm Mista B howitzer from the 238th Guards Artillery Brigade carried out a high-precision strike using Krasnopol M2 ammunition. Thanks to coordination with an Orlan 30 UAV from the 439th Rocket Brigade, Ukrainian defensive fortifications were accurately destroyed, leaving enemy forces unable to maintain their positions. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.